Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing a Lithuanian beer that I picked up at Lee's. This is one of the last of the Lee's Discount Liquors clearance beers. We've had some pretty bad luck with these so far. Tonight's beer I can't really tell you a whole lot about. It's called Zhiguly Grande 9.5. It's from Lithuania. And it has a 9.4 ABV, so this is some strong stuff. Does not have a brewed on date, and it doesn't actually go into, this is from, the brewery was established in 91 in the Bierzai region. Does not go into what kind of beer this actually is, so I don't know whether we're dealing with a lager, or what exactly we're dealing with here. But I did pick this up at Lee's for 99 cents. It is a 16.9 ounce bottle. And I see no reason to keep yapping my flap any further. However, well, actually I do want to, because it occurs to me I need to address something. I told you all at the last review to expect Periscope videos when Tony and I went to Lake Havasu City on Sunday, and I did not get them posted. I didn't get anything up because my phone was being a piece of crap. I don't know whether it's because I was in the middle of the desert or what exactly, but Periscope was simply not happening, and it just didn't come through. We did try some good beers, though. We especially liked the Mariner IPA at College Street and the Habanero Mango IPA at Mudsharks. But I gotta say, honestly, I think we got better beer here based upon what I had there. I like College Street. I like the beers when I had it at Lee's beer experience, but I was not overly impressed with the beers at either brewery this time around. And I'd never had Mudsharks before, but I gotta say, I was not. I was a little surprised. I was really expecting to be bowled over at College Street, and I was not. But anyway, enough yapping. Once again, Zhiguly Grande from the Baltic state of Lithuania. Hell, maybe this is a Baltic porter. Who knows? It is a Baltic state. It's very possible. I mean, anyway, going to be using the Pop the Top opener from Taza Designs. And once again, we're going to deal... There we go. So it did come off. And just to show you, as always, the cap came off beautifully. If you are a collector of caps, or if you want to reseal your bottle later on, Taza Designs Pop the Top opener is a good one to use. So, considering I didn't know exactly what kind of beer this was, I grabbed a pint glass. You can't go wrong with a pint glass, according to Beer Advocate. If you go to the glassware guide, you'll see that just about anything can be put into a pint glass. So, let's start pouring this, and this is not appearing to be a Baltic Amber. I mean a Baltic Porter. This is looking an awful lot like a Heffy, actually. Getting a lot of malty notes as I'm pouring this. Can definitely smell the alcohol on this. That 9.4 ABV keeps it. That's definitely coming through. But, you know, the beauty of this is because it is a 9.4 ABV and doesn't have a brewed on date, got a high ABV to keep it from spoiling. So, okay, as this sits back and I get a little more air to this, weedy, malty, very cereal based, getting a lot of the cereal out of this. So, let's give it a shot and cheers. I'm getting the slightest bit of honey, not a lot, just the slightest bit. I'm tasting the alcohol burn. This has a rather high mouthfeel. I would say, probably at least a high-low mouthfeel. Almost, no, in that way it's almost like a Heffy because I'm almost getting that citrus bit of aftertaste, but It's kind of like an amber, and it's kind of like a wheat ale. It's difficult to describe. This is not bad. I don't know that I would necessarily buy this again, but I can't. This is not going to fall into the category of, well, I gotta say, out of the clearance beers from Lee's, this is one of the better ones. I think there's 2 more left of those Lee's clearance beers. This isn't bad. It's probably going to get a 3.0 on Untapped, but it's not. It's not too bad. I've been trying, as I said, I was going to try to get some Eastern European and Adriatic beers, and I did not pick this up at my Eastern European market close by, but I will be going there before very long. Very recently, I picked up. I'm actually at a point now where I've bought enough stuff that I have to start drinking some of it because I'm now buying more than I have space to accommodate for. So there's this one. There's a can from Genesee, and then there's a Vienna Lager, and I believe, and there might be a Pilsner left, but we're pretty close to the end of the Lee's clearance beers. And this one was, so far, pardon me, I gotta say that's probably one of the better ones that I've had. So if you're into amber, especially malty amber ales that have kind of a kick to them, this is the way to go. I don't know that I'm going to be drinking a whole lot more of this. I mean, I'm going to finish this bottle. There's nothing wrong with it, and I'm going to enjoy it. But I'll put it this way. I'd be willing to try other beers from this brewery, and I'm definitely willing to try other Lithuanian beers. I'd love to try Baltic Porter from a Baltic state, so going to be looking for that, either an Estonian, Latvian, or Lithuanian Baltic Porter. But this is not bad, and I'll show you. I do have some sediment in here, and I'd say low carbonation, but all in all, this is not a bad beer. Like I said, won't be ordering more of it, but not a bad beer. And if you're trying to break into the Eastern European beers, this would actually be a pretty good one. However, I gotta say, Baltika's Imperial Russian Stout, that was the way to go. My man, oh, geez, I forgot your name already, buddy. But he was kind enough to write me and tell me that the Imperial Russian Stout is only available in, spit it out, Roush, only available in the U.S., not available in Russia. So sometimes we end up with the imports, and other places end up with imports from us. So that's the nature of the beast. But I see now I've been going on for 8 minutes, and haven't really given you much more information about this beer. But all in all, it's not bad. Not great. Like I said, 3.0 on Untapped probably. And until then, let me show you the bottle one more time so you get it. Zhiguly, Grande. I'm probably mispronouncing that horribly. I'm sorry to my Slavic friends. I'm making your ears probably bleed from how poorly my Anglo-ass is mispronouncing that, and I do apologize for that. But until then, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.